Marie Antoinette was born on November 2nd, 1755, in Vienna, Austria. She was the 15th of 16 children born to Empress Maria Theresa, one of Europe's most powerful rulers, and Emperor Francis I. From birth, Marie's life was shaped by politics. Her mother arranged marriages for all of her daughters to strengthen Austria's alliances across Europe. At just 14 years old, Marie's fate was sealed. She was chosen to marry Prince Louis of France, the future King Louis XVI, to solidify the fragile alliance between Austria and France. On May 16, 1770, they married at the Palace of Versailles in an elaborate ceremony watched by the French court. At first, the people of France adored Marie Antoinette for her youthful beauty and charm, but adjusting to life at Versailles wasn't easy. Court life was filled with strict rules, endless ceremonies, and constant gossip. Marie had little formal education and wasn't prepared for the complicated world of French politics. She preferred music, dancing, and spending time with her close friends, instead of dealing with the stiff traditions of the upper class of the French. In 1774, when Louis XV died, Louis XVI became king, and at just 19 years old, Marie Antoinette became Queen of France. Seeking freedom from court life, she created a private retreat called the Petit Trianon. Hopefully I said that right. Sorry, Marie. This is where only her chosen friends could visit her. She hosted lavish parties, wore extravagant clothes, and enjoyed an almost carefree lifestyle. But outside of the palace gates, France was struggling so bad. The country was deep in debt, and many commoners were starving. To the French people, Marie Antoinette seemed oblivious. Her spending earned her the cruel nickname of Madame Deficit. Rumors and scandals followed her everywhere, and many saw her as a symbol of everything wrong with the monarchy. After many years of marriage, Marie finally had children, 4 in total. Her first daughter, Marie Thérèse, called Madame Royale, survived the revolution. But sadly, her first son died young. Then came Louis Charles, the future Louis XVII, and finally, another daughter who sadly died in infancy. By 1789, the situation in France had grown desperate. Angry crowds stormed Versailles and forced the royal family to move to Paris. Despite that danger, Marie Antoinette secretly tried to rally support from other European monarchs to help the French royal family, but her efforts failed. In 1793, the revolution reached its peak. King Louis XVI was executed by the national razor, aka the guillotine. Later that year, on October 16th, Marie Antoinette was also sentenced to death. At just 37 years old, she was executed in the Place de la Concorde. To many people at the time, executing Marie Antoinette meant ending the monarchy itself. But in the centuries that followed, her story became much more complex. Today, she's seen as both a victim of circumstance and a symbol of a lost, extravagant world. At Versailles today, places like the Petit Trianon have been carefully restored, as if Marie Antoinette herself had just stepped away for a moment. Since everyone is talking about AI these days, especially you, Burchett, I decided to ask ChatGPT this: can you describe Marie Antoinette in one word? And their response was misunderstood. I really do feel bad for Marie. She died at 37 years old. She had 2 of her children died at a very young age. Her husband died right before her, and her fate was sealed the same way. And she pretty much just got forced into everything, and she couldn't really do much about it. She tried to make the best of it that she could, but in the end just didn't work out for her. So yeah, I do agree with ChatGPT and think that she was misunderstood. Oh, also, she never said, "Let them eat cake." It's false. But, I mean, I want cake though, so I wish it was true.